one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story comes to us from jsonline.com from the Journal Sentinel, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. We get this story about an officer recently charged with felony child abuse and strangulation, and they're learning that he has a long history of misconduct allegations dating to his days as an officer in training. That's called a probationary. In 7 years on the force, Frank Williams, who's 30 years old, was investigated for 33 allegations of wrongdoing across 16 incidents. At least 4 of those allegations concern potential criminal violations, yet he's still a cop. See, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like the more complaints and the more investigations you have, the more they think you're a good cop. Got a little dirt under your fingernails. You're out there doing your job. That's just how I feel. I don't get it because there's so many cops with these allegations and these wrongdoings of incidents. And I mean, 33 allegations of wrongdoing. I could see if it was a dozen, maybe 8, 14, I don't know. But 33? Come on. Somewhere in there, there's some truth. That's what the allegation thing is, according to more than 300 pages of internal affairs and personnel records about Williams obtained by the Journal Sentinel through an open records request. Now, the records detail allegations include excessive force, keeping a drug house, turning off his body camera while dealing with civilians, and interfering with investigations into his relatives. Even his relatives are in on it. I like the one turning off his body camera while interacting with civilians. That's why we record you. Because I don't turn my camera off. And I don't edit out stuff, to create a narrative. If I edit something out, it's usually dead air, like, just kind of standing around. I mean, nobody wants to see that. Multiple times, he's been accused of making sexual and other inappropriate comments towards women he encountered on the job, including colleagues and a hospital nurse. That's according to department records. Now we're going to get to something here I want to bring out real quick. And accusations that Williams used excessive force while working extra duty in uniform as a security led to managers at 3 businesses requesting he not be assigned there anymore. Williams also had his personal SUV stolen last year with his gun inside. That could happen. I don't know. That's iffy. I don't know that that's his fault. But when officers ended up in a vehicle pursuit with the suspect, records show the suspect likely used that gun to fire at Williams' fellow officers. I don't know that that's his fault. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have left it in the car, but listen to this. Of the 33 allegations made against Williams, 8 were sustained. 8 were sustained. Sustained. That means 8. That means, yes, we found reason that you violated, Internal affairs records show that when confronted about those incidents, Williams would often admit to his actions and say he wouldn't do it again. However, he would also often deny that his actions were in violation of departmental policy. He's faced relatively minor discipline with one exception, a 30-day suspension after he called in sick for work. On the same day, he made a social media post about participating in a recreational basketball league. So he called in sick and then went and played basketball. 30-day suspension. That's your money, taxpayers. It goes down. This is a pretty lengthy one here. This is pretty lengthy, but the thing that got me, and you can read it for yourself, you click the link in the description box. But they say when confronted about the sustained allegations of departmental policy violation, he said, "I won't do it again." Okay, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I promise I won't do it again. Don't quit hitting me. I won't do it again. I won't. Stop. Really? Being a cop must be the best job in the world because you can do anything you want. All you have to do is say, "Look, I'm sorry. Yes, I made a mistake. I goofed. I'll do better." Okay. Go back out there on the street and keep being a cop.